There we go. Super light. Light and tiny. Alright, so we're gonna try to tool up the frame here. See what I can do with some wire wheels, some hard discs, and we'll see what we find underneath. Alright, so here's the results of the wire wheeling. I got the frame cleaned up as good as I can. I am not going for full-on restored perfect. It's not what I'm after here. I'm after functional. You know, frame isn't going to rust. Looking presentable is definitely good, but I'm not here to try to win a contest. So I've got a few spots that I need to address. So up here, this front horn obviously has had some violence in its past, and the sister side here also, same thing. This Jeep had a plow, you know, and you don't have much meat there. I mean, if you look at the thickness, it's not much to speak of. So I got two spots there. I'm going to, well, I'm at least gonna make sure there's no more cracks. You can see here, it looks like it's got a light crack, and so I'll address those. And I'll probably plate a little bit on the inside just to add a little beef, because I do want to put a winch on this and actually winch with said winch. So, you know, function, strength, that's what I'm after. Let's see here. So this is where the plow was hooked up as well. And, you know, can only bang into snowbanks so hard before it all yields. And so it's kind of like wavy through here. I don't know if you can see that, but it's caved in. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is cut out all the bad, and then hammer and anvil, try to make it flat, and then go after it again and clean it up. And then you can see the same thing over here on the other side, right? That's where the plow was. We'll try to tune those up. Now in the back, there's another spot that's not so wonderful here. And it runs down into where the rear leaf spring hanger is. This side, it's actually failed internally, and then over here, it's awfully thin. So I'm going to be taking this rearmost cross member off. I guess it's a bumper, kind of. Anyway, I'm going to take that off. Probably just flash up the torch and burn the heads of these rivets off. And then from there, I can remove that. And then on this other frame here, I have another one. And it's not perfect, but it's in a hell of a lot better shape than that one. So you can see in here, it's actually pretty good. You know, this frame is totally rotten out in all the places I don't need, but it's pretty solid where I do. So, you know, even here, okay, little spot, but I'm not using this piece of frame, but I'm just sort of remarking on this. Yeah, a little bit of damage in here. I haven't really taken the time to fully inspect this, but this piece here I think is totally usable. So I'm gonna be prepping those, and we have like a nice day going on here right now. So what I think I might do is just get like a coat of paint on most of this frame. That way it doesn't flash rust too bad. Just like the middle section. And I have some really cool paint. It's nautical actually. So I'm gonna get that and then just hit the stuff that I need to hit. I'm gonna stay away from the couple places that I want to weld, but right now it's nice, so I want to do that. So here we got some of the paint that I'm gonna use. This is Sherwin-Williams Seaguard 5000. This is what it's one of the commonly used hull paints for ships. And previously, years ago, I bought a kit of it. I kind of tagged on a big order, place I was working, and I wanted to keep it on hand for frames. I figure that if it's good enough for a ship to go in the ocean, it's probably good enough for a frame on a vehicle. Well, I managed to ruin my pants. Well, not ruin, but typical. Can't have pants that last. Maybe we're just dealing with some rust. There we go. A little hot right there. One more stubborn one. Well, there's that. Now I've got full access to the back here. So, let's play another round of what color was this thing? Because I see yellow, I see green, and I definitely see red. I'm still going with I think it was green, but you never know. Those were the original rivets from what I can tell, so I don't think anyone's been here before me. But, well, we'll see. So I've done a little more investigating the back of this frame as I've cleaned it up and had some time to think about it. The frame is essentially failed right here, and it's totally failed here. There's some holes farther along up in here. So what, and you know, you can even see that this gusset that provides some beef for the rear spring mount and where the bumper ties in to the, you know, the frame horn, and that intersection point has failed. I mean, it's just bad. So I slept on it, tried to decide what I want to do. I'm going to scab off the whole back side of that other Jeep, bring it in the inside where I can work on it more easily, maybe put it on the bench, because tomorrow we got a foot of snow coming, so it'll be buried, and this way I can just work on it at my leisure, because, you know, this is junk, and I am going through a good amount of effort for the rest of this. And, you know, I'm already here, so I think that the right move is to push forward with that. There we go. Most of it off. All right, that's it. Well, okay, so I'm gonna try to salvage some pieces off of this. As you can see, this triangular gusset right here is in pretty good shape on this one. And although this, one of the sides of the leaf spring hanger is broken, I think that's fixable. So I'm just gonna take that all off. I'm gonna remove some other components here. Try to free up this bumper so that I can straighten it out. makes that a whole lot more manageable. This is a lot of work taking this thing off. I probably should just buy one, but I'm in it this far. There's one. Nice. Some rust. It's just one of those places where there was a little well, but just trying to hang on. Okay, I opened it up. Where's my other chisel? There we go. Teamwork. Look at that. Okay. Well, there's some more cleaning up to do in this, but we got the basic bare outline of this bumper, which is way better than the other one. Not saying it's great, but you know what? That's a 2A bumper, a real one, and I know I could get another one. Would have been easier. At some point, you just invest so much time into something, you got to see it through. So I'm gonna go warm up because it's cold. All right, well, here's what we got in the end out of that. There's still a little bit more work to go. You can see here, this is a piece of the, actually it's a piece of the frame. A little bit, knock that rivet out. Take it out through here. It's gonna have to be a repair made here. Straightening this out, that's just time, you know, how much do you want to work at it? I'll probably do a lot of that in the press. Here, it all came out pretty good. I did burn up a little bit right here, but you know, I can fix it. And then I gotta take this off here, this backing plate, and I might go in and actually make a stronger piece to replace that, because between the two of mine, they're both junk. There's the other one there hiding on the ground. But yeah, kind of put in more time into that than I thought I would. But you can see the bare bones of it are actually pretty solid, and it will end up being pretty good. And I got a cool, so I got some rock sliders here that are going to go on the side of the tub. And so these are from Big Willie, and they're really cool. They're pretty thick. They add some meat to the bottom of the tub where it kind of is, you know, right in the middle of the action, very liable to get damaged. And it's like a weld together kit that you can put on, and it goes on something like that. It also comes with a new step. You can see here, that's the step that's gonna get, that gets bolted on and welded, depending on how you want to do it in there. So I really like those. I think that's gonna be really cool. Anyway, that's probably the end of this one. A lot of work went into just cutting and grinding and all that gnarly nastiness, so thanks for sticking through it. Working on the editing to try to make the video smoother and cleaner, and hopefully it's working on the other end of the camera, because I don't know, I'm kind of enjoying learning how to get better at this. But anyway, that's enough for now.